I never knew her until she went on Peace FM to insult me. It was my colleague MP who told me that, what have you done to Afia Swar? I said, who is Afia Swar? And then the way this woman was insulting you. So I took that tape and I had to go down to her level also to let her feel the pain.
Honorable, before I started a political campaign, many of you be and what you only making, you know what we are talking about. And I told you, your own enemy is yourself. Sassum means so fire now one fan.
Keep watching. Move on to LORDSON TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one LORDSON TV.
Aspiring president for the New Patriotic Party, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Chese ne we unity se afi 2024 pesu ogina na Ghana de hye yeto ne so aba se omampanyi ewo Ghana ha sei. Na okopie mu ewo City TV na enkomotwetwe bi face to face interview bi ekoso ewo City TV na eho na interviewer no eba bibusa Honorable Kennedy Agyapong se honorable se yebo wudin Honorable Kennedy Agyapong ya ade ba ko e ba sebi yetim sebi mpreduason atem didie na emu na interviewer no eba bebusa se enia interviews no insults no edoso papa pass yebo wudin a se de di enya no ne ho na honorable ba beka se Ghana ha se na nkasa no cred no cred ni yempe sebio asantini ba bedi watema wose sebi akuapim ni sebi ba bedi watema wose sebio me pa Chelsea nanso na asem krona no wo ba beka nanso no Kennedy de won ka ne saa na emo beka ne pempen wo no fa sebi bi anasa me pa chewo emma emesoso wo ka no just Afia Swar din eba be pie mu na honorable eguso kasa no ba be kire se wo no crampo no ade property a sebi emma ne maame eto anananom won siedo eye politics efri se na politics na odi ne hu ewre mu ne no ema obi threaten ni se wo beku no eno ene ma ne maame heart attack ema ne maame eto anananom wo ensiedo revelations ahodo na ne secret ahodo na Honorable Kennedy Agyapong de etuja ebusia LORDSON TV esuni obepia no like wa share program yi ama wunua ensaka mepa chew wo wia to subscribe ya na wa subscribe now the comment no I share comment section ho edi ama like yenko na yenti Honorable Kennedy Agyapong me kopie mu ewo City TV interview face to face interview no ye ba Queen Afia Swar so response a wode aba amana kwama Honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong no ye de beto also
take heart but she couldn't.
It's good you mentioned insult because that's what I was going to, and there's a good segue. When the name Kennedy Agyapong is mentioned, acerbic comes to mind. He has an acerbic tongue. He insults. In fact, preparing for this interview, I decided to just do a quick Google search of, I just wrote Kennedy Agyapong insults, and the turnover was huge. I could read a number of headlines that popped up. And I'm wondering, how do you behave that way? You've insulted presidents, you've insulted chiefs, you've insulted journalists, you've insulted Afia Swar, you've insulted members of parliament, you've insulted journalists. At least those are all the quotations. Some are in video, some are in text. As a child growing up, I was told not to insult people. You want to be president of the land. Culturally, do these insults stick with the personality you are seeking to be now?
You know what? Let me tell you something. In Ghana here, the problem we have is they always misconstrue confidence to be arrogant. I'm a confident person and I speak my mind. In plain words, I'll tell you like this. But in Ghana, even when they're going to insult you, they'll say, oh, please. Like, with all due respect to the
Sebi.
Yeah, Equiapim and account, oh, Sebi, Mipa Chelsea, and all those things. And the result is the same. Sebi, wejimi. Mipa Chelsea, we are boa. Kennedy Agyapong comes and say, wejimi, we are boa. And they think because I didn't use the word Sebi or Mipa Chelsea, it makes a difference. It doesn't make a difference.
But is it good to insult?
I reciprocate action.
So you are a tit for tat person?
Normally, yes.
If you became president and someone insults you, you take the presidential convoy and go and insult them back. Is that how you're going to behave?
You see, when you are president, you are a leader for your country and you represent your country. You cannot be talking like that. And I'll ignore most of them. I'm not even going to comment. Of late, if you have watched whatever behavior I put up, there are a lot of insults here and there, but I just ignore them.
But old habits die hard. If it's something that, and I'm a media person, and even before I started practicing journalism, when you sit on national agenda on Net2 in the past, and I've followed Net2, I've followed Oman FM, and even your newspaper, the national agenda,
Right.
I think it died later on. But,
Right.
And when you go to Adum FM and all these places, I remember when you were engaging the late Alhaji Baturi,
Right.
you insulted even his father, and even sounded ethnocentric when he said, when you made your first 1 million or something like to that effect, his father was a watchman or something to that effect. Did you have to go down that low?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because, you see, with all due respect to you, journalists, if Ghana is going to burn, it's journalists, because most of you don't speak the truth.
Really?
Yes. Read my lips.
Explain.
In the sense that, at least, you should have given me benefit of the doubt to ask, is this man mad to describe Alhaji Baturi as this, and that? Nobody. All what he says. You see, I changed my attitude and began to reciprocate action, because in this country, I was here for some time, and NDC insults people and they get away with murder. I say, how can we allow a group of people to insult people and get away with murder? The first time I reciprocated action was when one NDC guy insulted President Kofi and said he's a dumb, he cannot even speak good English and all those things. All these words that he used for President Kofi, because he's an NDC, nobody said anything. What did Alhaji Baturi say about my family before I said that? I mean, we have to be fair. And if I ask you the question, you cannot give me answer, because, with all due respect to you, most of you are stereotyped. And most of us, we consume information without digesting it. I was responding to the accusations by Alhaji Baturi. But whatever he accused me of, nobody heard it. It is only Kennedy Agyapong's response. That, I think, is not fair in this case.
Are you a Christian?
I am.
I think the Bible said somewhere that let go and let God. Have you ever considered that?
The Bible also says that you should crack the whip.
So you are cracking the whip?
Yeah, sometimes, not
Even
all
though
the time.
it would come out as, you said that when you are confident, they say you're arrogant, but it will come out as you are disrespectful, you are insulting. It doesn't bother you. That's a tag that's put on your head.
It doesn't bother me, because it's the truth. I speak the truth. Ghana here, a lot of people are afraid to speak the truth. And when you speak the truth, they say you're arrogant. They say you are insulting. You mentioned Afia Swar. I never knew her until she went on Peace FM to insult me. It was my colleague MP who told me that, what have you done to Afia Swar? I said, who is Afia Swar? And then he retorted, you don't even know her? I said, no. I said, go and ask for the tape. The way this woman was insulting you. So I took the tape and listened to what he said. And I had to go down to her level for also to let her feel the pain that every individual that he has insulted in this country also feels.
Do you feel children who are watching you should reciprocate what you are doing? Should they learn that from you?
What you can learn everything from me, because my good things outweighs the bad things you claim to be.
In Parliament, the House had to reprimand you because
for
you insulted Parliament.
For speaking the truth.
So you see,
for speaking the truth.
So what is called insult for you is speaking the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth. Ghana, when you speak the truth, they say you are insulting.
We are Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Asen Central MP, and I cocotte na no as a more potokasa edi eguho edi ama yabusia yankwa yense ho krampo yentie Queen Afia Swar ninsem odi betu dwane bi emra wote say Honorable Akompreko Agyapong kan sem we say ewo City TV no.
Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Michelle, Honorable, before I start a political campaign, many of you come be, and what the only one we are making, you know what we are talking about. And I told you, that's honorable. Your own enemy is yourself. Sassum means so fire now one fan. I don't know who your handlers are. Because honorable, when Jerry SCC Ako City News say you are going to sell the brand Kennedy Agyapong. Oko trade yentia yemfa osun kokroko amanyuku yisha wonsa. Na kwa na kwasi ampeni we abo jimi fo we. Ebu say Afia Swar no ma wa distracted. Now also so I started and I came down to her level and honorable. You went there into as when honorable Kennedy Agyapong, when will you mature as a politician? You could have brushed it off. You could have tell the truth. Say you could have told the truth. Say many of you are trashing your issue out because that's what it is. But I came to her level and honorable, I am not contesting for anything. With all due respect, I am not your contender. Don't you know that the journalists played you? What Coco can't say, assembly can you be until all the headlines is about what you said about me. Meanwhile, you are campaigning against people in the party. Am I a politician? Am I one of the contestants? But you see, you chose to go down that lane. Honorable, what's last I say you came low to my level, no? Now was say when you wanted to start your presidential campaign, some of us made fun that time when you contacted me. Because now the delegates have realized that CNN for Ebusa Masema, you will forget about the NPP party and go and talk about Afia Swar. You have to be politically intelligent and emotional intelligent. You can't be played like that, honorable. Because first now your number says first neck out of second, say what be dead. And now the delegates never to amount. The boy played you. The boy played you. A dear Panako can be auntie. I came down to the gutters, to her level, to the gutters with her. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. So now that you've told delegates that anytime you decide to go for a swim, you go into the gutters. On with the NPP party, sit down and ask yourself. Because the new patriotic party needs someone who is emotionally and politically intelligent. Intelligent. I don't want to mention names, but with all due respect. And to say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumyati baby interview, no be a kwako famase mama. Nani refugee kana feno, and I heard it, and I came to her level. And honorable, when will you change? I said, my boys we play more. And now, do you know what people are saying? People are saying, "Say bempah when you will buy a kwa, or Timmy posty, or baffle for nudity." Obeying a ruling party, longest member of parliament, obeying a ruling party, and that was not the purpose why you went to City News. So once again, why did you allow this fool to play you? Because that wasn't the reason. Again, American name so yes streetwise. Why am I John Wade the one doing the one I wouldn't say? And some trouble no be our baby I would now. Ah. What low to me level? What your brand got anyway? Brand now what is only yodum, ye piano free campaign so. Ye yodum. Was say first, then can be second. But say obedi third, cause I said you obedi second, and am I able to answer our question? Honorable, I'm so disappointed in you. I am so not. You know in the conversation that has gone on between you and I through Fred Nyama, because I want Kareka through Fred Nyama. And Koma Akosu Yentemono. Honorable, you shouldn't have done that. You've been played. You've been seriously played. And it's pathetic. It's pathetic. Because your emotional intelligence and your political intelligence was tested on that platform and you failed. I am here for the fact that I had this conversation with you.
We a clash na ako clash between Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and Queen Afia Swar reply on so ade aba abonten amana kwama Honorable Kennedy Agyapong yeguso di nsem we echi foforo bi ebeba no yebesan so ede atudwa ntime so subscribe ya na wa subscribe na wa mi bell notification no senia ye di video bi etuma wonso wonsa ebetimi aka bi edin no eyo backro
be kura tabakasi kama mopde dey kura zide mu kura esa kura set kura o nyu ise ka kasa mu dinu egusu dinu egusu ya nka maboso nka fe dia ka no de nya boso nko ade ade aka no wi dan
wofa wofa ba akope Enfie bebre ni.
Enya sem ketua.
Me hu wache.
Me so me hu wache.
Afi na mabo. Me ba be 1 month ni. Enya sem ketua. Na wo fa awia isu ni enwura mi de. Wo pede wa.
Mo awia isu ni enwura mi de me pede wa. Hwe. Saturday na me ye hu adwuma ma no.
Ah Saturday ni.
Saturday ni.
Wow. Why are there?
Enya sem ketua.
Why are there pa?
Na won say kakra bi na kama wi.
Pa.
Wo de wa hwe ba bia nka adu.
Aha.
Oh say
kakra. Wo de so wa wie.
Aka sem di nu egusu kama ma boso. Boso wie ka e dan. Na so unim say since I started dan just was in this cover bank me bresa. Wo kwa akoduro no esi papa tena ha kakra. Papa tena ha ko papa ko wachi line wo we zipini so ene ho afi kura de just mabi ne said o monti wo ba said o be si o bayi mawi no ase woni obi a
o tete
no just mma me bre ana afi nzu kura no wo be diskan kura nsu so awie no su kura no no obi so ho no nsu so afre na akronfo nsu tata wa ba
ene de esi da ate se da
ka me ka che se te se me de se be ya ne so no akura ba no diskaba ne ye
dabi wo fa emu obamu enemre mu Ghana na me wa UK me pese me send bi ba fi a ye free app bi free top connect say wo smartphone wo use Android e be ko Google Play Store wo use Apple so na ko App Store na wa ko yede wa ko download enti wo de ko where you top connect anya
demuno
we wo download it for free Top connect. Enti
ma download we say no me we no asika na bedem.
Dabi. Se see ya wa download top connect no. Na afi wa fra offer set say. Wo fa se e manya app bi e friend top connect. Enti send this scan here den e fa so. Only 2 minutes na reflect. So enti easy. So enya afi na be ko bank te say de wudi kan e ko di la so ni ade na afi ye bubu wodi chie ni ade. So ti ase. Enti emu obomu wonya top connect ne nko ade ye wo fa. Wa connect.
Me da.
So ti ase. Enti wo ba.
My friend.
Sa me be se ne ko ha me dan bi wa ha. Me ti for no mo ne me ye 1 to 1 to me ama mfa mani anko ha. So
nti wa do wani ko hwe.
Oh me am de mani ko hwe. Me de mani ko hwe. Yeah. Nti wo fa wo de me di kan.
Yo.
Top connect ya wa download me say wo de me bo ba bre mu ofi.
My friend say
mate.
Eh. Ani mama friend has see set ampong. Hello. Yeah, set. Ofani ha. Set we dey sikano na say manya app bi a say yeso betimi dey asende afaso. Me badan no kura me wadan ho an me madam fo bi susu me besia no me di abobo an say oye wo ka chem say wono susu free UK no ho na no sende ni sika ediba free ho edi brand na busuafo. It was say anti o say app no was say top connect. It was mama download ni say sia anti go set ma download ti me sra wa fafa so mam say sia na me finish dan no mate Net it won. Yo set. Martin to the end, so said the kind of send Reno. Me part of fat to swing me ya. Na China ya koya. Me completed dino. Yo. Miss Manasseh set. Yeah, top connect. Yes.
LORDSON TV adeche LORDSON TV sika LORDSON TV nyansasua LORDSON TV amamere LORDSON TV enkunimdie mame ka asem kyerɛw emfanti kwatwere dan emade enche beka Japanese okoyo ya fatitu sumye so LORDSON TV awrade nhiram.
Keep watching Mofanto LORDSON TV. Keep watching, don't change it. Keep watching, don't change it. Keep watching, don't change it. And one day, Lord.